Ben is seated fixing his stuff. A child comes to greet him. Ben asks if it has anything to do with Nana. A child says no, it's about herself. Ben asks a child if she needs any help. A child says he wants Ben to talk to Collins for her. She says he treats her like a maid sometimes and she doesn't like that. Ben asks what he has really done. A child says even if her husband wanted her to do something for him, he should at least call her aside to brief her. She says it's embarrassing. Ben tells her to calm down. He says he will talk to Collins when he comes back from work and everything is going to be alright. A child says Ben is forgetting something. A child says Ben used to call her sister, but he doesn't anymore. She claims because Ben is with Nana now, so he stopped calling her sister. A child says Ben doesn't respect her anymore. Ben says it's nothing like that and calls her sister. Ben says he will start calling her Big Six again. A child says if Ben doesn't call her Big Sis, then she will take back her friend. Ben calls her sister once again and she leaves. Collins comes from work to meet Ben. He calls out to Ben. Ben welcomes him. Collins says he's home early today and why. Ben says he has a problem with his car, so he didn't work. Collins says okay. Ben says he wants to have a word with him just for a few minutes. Collins says okay and sits. He asks Ben if he's in any kind of problem. Ben says not really. He says it's not about him, but his wife Achan. Collins asks if Achan has insulted him. Ben says not at all. He says Achan wanted him to talk to him on her behalf. Collins asks about what? Ben says Achan prefers he talks to her privately about certain things rather than spitting it out in front of her friends. Ben asks if Collins understands his point. Collins says yes, he does. Collins says thank you to Ben, but says that is exactly how you are supposed to treat women sometimes. They don't listen, so he has to be disciplined. Collins says he should not give women that space or chance. He says the least chance you give them, they overlook it and misbehave. Wash their handkerchief today, and they will request for you to wash panties tomorrow. Collins says even if you love a woman, you don't have to show it all. He says this is the same situation that happened when he brought in Dufia from the village. She started being bossy over him in a short time. He claims women always goes overboard when you give them too much space. Collins says if you're not disciplined with women, next you'll be washing their clothes. He says women will make a fool out of you if you don't know how to handle them. He tells Ben to be disciplined with women before he starts washing panties. He tells Ben to give it a thought so he doesn't get fooled twice just as Dufia fooled him. Collins entered the room to see Achan seated. He asks Achan if he has been treating her bad. Achan says no. Collins asks if she's really sure. Achan says yes. Collins asks then what did she tell Ben? He asked if Ben is her spokesman. He asked her again. Achan says no in great fear. Collins asked if Ben is her lawyer. Achan is silent. He asked her again. Achan says no. Collins says she is announcing everything that goes on between them to Ben. He asks if that's how he taught her. He asked again if that's the training he gave her. Achan says no in great fear and pleads for forgiveness. Collins gets super angry and starts to beat her up. Achan cries out loud and pleads to Collins. Collins says if she doesn't like how he treats her, Achan should pack her stuff and leave the house before he kills her. Achan cries in great pain.